We should be now.
Dempsey roll.
Son, I've never seen so much enthusiasm and effort into just making a punch look like it just causes a whole fucking updraft.
Son,
like, oh
if
my
you
God.
were, did you see the Dempsey roll? That nigga got. Son, there's a reason that there was a meme just for a Dempsey roll. Like,
I'm hip.
good.
I'm hip.
That nigga got hit back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Like literally, these punches sound like jet streams. Like, good God.
That's what happens when you get Dempsey rolled. I think we live now though. Lost all of our 5 followers. Okay, we back and we're talking about the Dempsey roll for some reason. What is wrong with you? Yeah,
I'm sorry. No, I'm playing the game. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is it Bayonetta?
I thought you were.
Is it Bayonetta?
No, Super Mario Kart.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
What?
The
where's the
condescending. I am Nega Maurice.
I'm Mega Maurice. I must counter everything that you say.
Right. Anyway, now that we're back, are we back? We're back full time. We back in this bitch. So I have it's not on the list, but I did want to just run this by everybody real quick. So apparently God of War has been getting just rave reviews recently. When I say rave, I'm talking about niggas are legit saying this is the game of the generation. That's not my words. Some nigga actually said that. And I'm trying to figure out whether it's hype or whether these niggas got paid off, because this game is getting like 10s all across the board. We're talking about Breath of the Wild level critical acclaim. So is this deterring you guys from getting God of War? Is it making you more excited to get the new God of War? How you guys feeling about it?
I feel as though it makes me more curious, but I'm still kind of, I don't know, it's still kind of like catching me off guard because I'm looking at Kratos, the nigga that slayed all the gods of Olympus, as a Nordic god. It's still kind of like, why? But it just makes me more curious.
I hope they answer that question of how that nigga got there in the first place, because that nigga was definitely dead at the end of that last game.
I feel as though they do.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. He didn't get a sword just straight through the
That
chest.
was probably 2, but 3 literally ended in him basically bringing upon the apocalypse.
Yeah, and he stabbed himself.
Yeah, with the sword of Olympus.
Did not see him stab himself.
What are you talking
Big
about?
ass
You
bone sword
finish
in
the
his
game?
chest. You didn't see.
I was watching my friend play through it, and we had watched the ending.
That answers the question, ladies and gentlemen.
Didn't play it.
Nah,
Nah,
he definitely commits suicide though.
I could have sworn, because in like some gameplay, like I think it was in the trailers, like, you know, the YouTube trailers and shit, they say like there was a voice saying like, oh, gods of this realm or whatever don't take too kindly to some shit, and I'm just like, whoa, we about to actually know why he's here for some reason?
I would really hope they explain that shit.
Because
I mean,
like, niggas just
probably
whole pantheons.
they're probably going to pull a long con and say like, well, this has always been a thing.
All right.
They're probably just going to like glimpse right over it, but we're going to be so like into the story of the game that niggas are not mad at. We just want Kratos back. I think it's going to be like one of those kind of deals. Like, hey, yeah, we brought him back. Don't really worry about how he got here all too much, but we're going to explain it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So does that mean he can go back? I don't know.
Go back in time, give Hercules that ass whooping again.
Right. Yeah, but I think wow. But yeah, Flo, I think this would be a good game for you. I think you should really pick this one up.
That shit not canon.
Just get God of War 3 and play the part of Hercules and just beat his ass over and over.
That one part, son.
One part.
Yeah, really think about God of War. Yeah, you gotta. Oh wait. Oh fuck. You don't have a. My bad. I completely forgot. I completely. I am so serious.
Did you?
I really did.
I feel like you did.
I just assumed. Look here. I come from a group where I just automatically assume that everybody has a PlayStation 4 right now. I'm sorry, because everybody I talk to pretty much has a PlayStation 4. But hey, yeah, you gotta switch.
I feel like at this point you just rubbing it in, being an ass. But okay.
I legitimately
That's not
forgot.
nice.
Maurice, tell her.
The fact that you keep saying legitimately forgot.
It makes it more true, just like our president. I'm taking the cue from him. The more times I say it, the more it'll become true.
Fake news.
It is true news. Anyway, moving on to TV. Well, it's not really TV. It's more like niggas don't watch TV anymore. Who am I kidding? We got a new trailer for a show that I actually enjoyed quite a bit. We got a trailer for the new season of Dear White People. I'm mad this nigga wrote Dead White People, but hey, I'm not in. I'm not in control of this shit.
I didn't want to say nothing.
Maurice over here trying to tell us something. I don't know. So yeah, Dead White People, Volume 2.
Oh my god! I didn't even know I posted that.
You wrote it, not me.
Son, I was tired. I've had a headache all day.
So yeah, Dead White People. So we got a new trailer season for Dear White People. Like every other teaser, doesn't really show us much. We just see the characters that we like so much, and they're saying things. That's pretty much it. Yeah, there's not any. Can anybody say anything else? It looked like I said, I'm actually on board with this one because I actually enjoyed Dear White People a lot. It kind of got weird at the end. It kind of turned into like a soap opera, not a soap opera, a drama, a little bit too much. But yeah, I really like the Dear White People. One of the stronger things on Netflix.
Well, it looks like in season 2, I guess the campus is trying to heal, but it's not really working out. It just seems like the white college students are trying to like work things out with the black college students, but it wouldn't be funny if it didn't go to complete shit. So, yeah.
True. Jared, did you even watch Dear White People? And
It's on my list.
It's on your list, just like the other just like the Lion King and the other 400 fucking things.
Y'all just not gonna let that go, are y'all?
How the fuck can we let it go? It's one thing if I said like the last Thor movie, The Lion King. Come on, man. That's next level. I'm sorry, Jared.
No, you're not.
I'm not. You need to step that shit up, son.
I'm trying, son. I got the movie pass.
You're not though. Did you have the movie?
No.
But you're not trying, nigga.
Do I have to see it?
Maurice, help me out, please.
You gotta try, nigga.
Alright.
Don't make me add the hard ER, because I will, son. That's disgraceful. Anyway, here's something that I've been actually waiting to get into. So we got a sneak peek or a first look, not even a first look, it was a leaked photo of the live action Teen Titans TV shows, drama, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's being oh shit. Anyway, I didn't
I wouldn't call it trash yet. We haven't seen the script. We haven't. The only thing that we've seen.
I've seen enough.
Is
like Jared said, we've seen enough.
We only seen like some of the costumes, and
to be fair, I'm kind of
that's enough.
The costumes don't look right
at all.
They look really bad.
I mean, they could be adding a CGI effect. We don't know.
On Starfire though.
Well, what?
Okay. Well, okay. Let me put it this way. What I saw, it looked like 2 out of the 3 was okay to me. But like, I agree that Starfire. I didn't agree with the hair. That was the main thing I didn't. I mean, to be fair, the fur coat wasn't part of the outfit. They just had that on in between takes because it was cold. The hair was the main thing that bothered me, just because I don't believe that I don't know why they went with the little Annie, Orphan Annie look for her. I don't think her curls should have been that tightly wound. Well, that maybe that's me just being the one great. Okay.
Because those pictures defo were not flattering. I was like, why is Starfire working the corner right now? Like, what the
oh my god!
Shit? And it's not even that far out the realm of possibility given her character.
All right.
What's going on?
So My main problem is the fact that all right, so you have a studio producing or a studio making this shit. We should expect a decent budget for this, but when cosplayers do it better, come on now, a cosplayer can do it better. Like cosplayers are supposed to imitate, not do it better.
Cosplays, there are a lot of good cosplays though, but I think I can see what Flo was talking about with the hair though. It does look a little off-putting.
I don't know. And okay, so another thing, Beast Boy, just green hair, just green hair on some random dude. We've done Hulk CGI. We can't like I don't know.
Okay, so now you being a little bit wild for that. That's a lot of money right there, sir.
Okay, so
it's not getting the big Hollywood budget, son.
I don't even want to see it though. I'm sorry.
So you don't come on, isn't this gonna be streamed on Netflix?
No, this is gonna be on CW Seed.
That's even fucking worse. Well, no, it's not. It's a little bit better than Netflix, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really vibing with this. Even Raven is like, I don't know.
But wait, so your argument was like big movie budget. Then how are we going to CGI Beast Boy's transformations? Is he just not going to transform?
He's gonna stay in that hoodie for the entire fucking.
Like he's just I have no. What they're going to do is they're going to like I have like the speed of a cheetah or I'm like strong as a girl. I'm not going to transform into that shit at all because my DNA is perfectly intact.
No, they can't. Be surprised. I don't think they could do that. He'd be like comparable to Vixen.
Right? So. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But then again, TV has gotten away with CGIing animals a lot for some reason. I think Inhumans did it. I think The Walking Dead did it as well. But I don't know. But he's like a main character. Those were all like side characters and shit. So I don't know. This is going to cost a lot of fucking money if they actually do that shit. It's either they just have him do it sometimes, or they just have him stay in animal form all the time. I don't know because that's wrong too.
So
I don't know.
I don't know because like I could see that doing it only for like fight scenes or action scenes when he actually needs to, but he does that shit kind of on a regular. Like he transforms just on a fucking regular. So it's like
his combos.
I don't know.
Fucking orgasmic, son. Like turn into a gorilla for overhead, turn into a rabbit for a sweep, a snake for a grab, son. The flow chart on this man's man. Sorry, fighting game stuff. Don't worry about that. Just move on.
This guy. So I'm giving Raven a 7. I'm giving Beast Boy a 5. I'm giving Starfire a 1. That's just what are y'all doing? And then and this is like the first black chick to play Starfire, and we get this. I don't know. I think we could have did better. Moving on. The Incredibles. So, I don't think I have to say how excited we are for The Incredibles. I think we're all just. It's been what, 15 years? Nah, not that many.
Probably.
I don't think
it seems like it.
What, Incredibles came out of what? 2004?
It's about 14, yeah.
2004, 10, 2014, 10. God damn. Shit, yeah, it's been around that time. But yeah, so we probably got our second and probably, in all honesty, our last trailer for The Incredibles until it comes out, which is actually right around the corner. It's only about 2 months away, which is, hype. We get another look at shit that we already knew. Mr. Incredible's taking care of the kids, and Elastigirl is going to bring back the supers and all that shit. I think we got a little glimpse of the villain in this movie. I think he's going to be some type of
isn't he the Underminer nigga that they did in the
no, I think
no, that's going to be where they pick up from, but he's not going to be the main villain.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure they're going to do away with him within the first 5 minutes or something. And you know what? I'm just going to call it. I think the guy in the suit is going to be the villain. I'm just gonna call it right there.
I can see that.
I'm just gonna the guy in the suit. We need to bring supers back. I'm just gonna say he's the villain. I mean, you can almost see that shit coming like a mile away. Because there's no other characters in the movie.
I need Mirage to come back.
Oh yeah.
Is that the British chick?
Not
it's the only other chick in the movie.
Well, she wasn't British. It was more of a
I don't even know. She was
It's not a Latino accent. I think it was more Middle Eastern accent.
No,
So
I
was
can
it
go with
black
Maurice
chick?
saying it's British.
So was it the black chick or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Does anybody have any more thoughts for The Incredibles?
I kind of don't care for the whole caring for the kids thing. I don't know that I could do without that.
See, my thing is,
But this is a family movie about a family dealing with superpowers. So yeah, you have to care for the kids.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I think
I just wish it was a different story. Honestly, I wish it was like they were kind of grown up. I don't know. I just have a whole different like wish for this whole movie, but it's whatever.
that
I'll
I
accept it for what it
do
is.
kind of agree with. I think a little bit of time should have passed because this is literally minutes, not even minutes, seconds after the first movie.
Yeah.
And you know, when you have for us, it's been what 15 years, and you come back and it's like, oh well, nothing changed. These are the same exact character, just no. I don't know. It feels kind of weird.
Unless they try to franchise it and turn it into like a TV show, and then turn it into another movie after the TV show. Let it progress more off of that. I think that'd be kind of hype, because
That would be-
these types of movies do really well when they make a comeback, then have a TV series. Like a couple I can think of is like Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
They had like pretty lit fucking media stuff, I would say.
The thing of it is, if they made us wait 15 years just to get another movie, now they're going to turn around and give us another show. I just don't, for whatever reason, I just don't think that Disney cares about The Incredibles for some reason. I think we just bitched for like 15 years until they said, all right, fuck it, we'll do it. We'll give you the sequel to this movie.
That's the best. Oh, I'm about to make a sex joke. Never mind. Just.
Okay.
I'm
But yeah, I'm on the side with Jared. I think the story could have been a little bit different because so supers. I mean, it makes sense. Supers were banned. Now you want to bring supers back, but that's just the obvious. That just shows that the villain is obviously the guy in the suit. Why do you want to bring the supers back?
to make money.
Cause
Okay, but
well,
the
to
villain.
be fair, they just had to deal with like a super villain and like a giant robot.
What
So
would be the end game for that villain?
That's a good point. That's a good question.
Because, like, okay, I bring the supers back just to what? Lose to them? Like,
I don't know. Sell the merchandise. I don't know.
that wouldn't make him a villain. That just make him a businessman. Are we gonna really throw him away for being a businessman? I mean, throw him in the Slimer for being a businessman, or
Yeah, but what if he's doing some shady shit after that? What if he's What if he's causing the bad shit that's happening? God damn it!
Oh, he's trying to profit off of the supers, basically.
Yeah, we're probably saying the fucking plot now. And I'm thinking about it. What are you saying? Hey, let me bring the supers back, but I'm also going to be the bad guy that's causing all this shit. And you know, when the supers come back, I can sell the merchandising. I can make money. I'm both the bad guy and the good guy at the same time. One of those type of deals.
but even then,
Did
he
I
would
really
have a
want this?
contract. He would have a contract to sell their face, basically,
Yeah.
like a rapper. So it's not technically like he's the bad guy. Like, there's no end game. He's just making a fuck ton of cash legally.
Yeah, but the bad thing is he's the one causing all these catastrophes.
Oh, okay.
That's him,
I didn't
and
get
that's
that.
obviously
Okay.
bad.
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
So isn't that like kind of the repeat of the first villain? He tried to be a superhero, but he was like
Oh,
the
Not
problem.
really.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
really,
it
'cause I think it was
was.
yeah, he was.
No,
Yeah,
that
he
I
was.
think it was just,
That was
but that
it.
no, he was just straight up killing people though.
No. He wanted to be like known as the best super, or to kill off all the other ones. He wanted to be a superhero.
Yeah. And he was going to stop the. Oh yeah, it will basically be the same fucking plot. Who knows? It might just be the same plot. Movies do that from time to time.
Crush our hopes and dreams.
Right.
I don't know. I'm still kind of excited for it, just because I want to see if I want to see the franchise take off and be glorious. But
I feel that too much time has passed for me.
okay.
I feel that if this was made in like 2010, yeah, so I'll be super hyped for this. But it was 15 years ago. Like shit.
I don't think nostalgia has a time limit, but sure.
I mean, it doesn't have a time limit, but it definitely has like a time frame for the best hype. So like,
No,
let's take.
I don't think. Okay.
Let's take Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that you would not be are you saying you would not be more? Are you more hyped or less hyped for Kingdom Hearts right now? Be completely honest.
More hyped. Oh, more hyped than I've been before?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because it's a sequel to the game.
Yeah, but okay. So were you more hyped in 2010 or 2018?
That's hard to answer because I had Birth by Sleep. So that would.
Okay, so let's take 2013. Well, Birth by Sleep came out in 2013, didn't it?
I think it was a little. Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, I just think that there's like a perfect sweet spot for like these sequels to happen. I do think that Kingdom Hearts and this movie is in the same boat. I do think it waited a little bit too long because a lot of people are just saying, you know what, I've been waiting for so long. Fuck it, who cares? You know. And I'm not saying that that people who are like extremely hyped for this is like wrong. I'm just saying that there is a group of people that's going like, well, it was just so fucking long ago that I really don't care. I'm not like extremely die hard to see The Incredibles, you know?
Yeah, but like, how big is that group, and will it ultimately matter? Because again, let's not forget who this movie is marketed to, and the fact that there are a bunch of kids who would probably definitely go out and see this movie again, or a bunch of families that would take their kids to go out and see this movie again because of who it's geared towards.
I think that they're targeting this for 3 demographics: kids, the diehard geeks like us who likes animation and shit, and then you have the normies who used to like this. I think they're going to lose a lot of the normies our age.
I don't think so. I feel like if it's good, they won't lose the normies because the normies are just going to watch it because they heard it's good.
True. Fair enough. That doesn't happen with every single movie though, but yeah, fair enough. I don't really have a rebuttal to that. That's correct. Okay. Moving on. So it's almost a shame that we got to talk about this while this nigga is playing Destiny. What's up with the Psy? What are you doing? What the fuck?
No, I'm sorry. I'm playing something. This has nothing to do with you.
Can you focus on the podcast, please? Like I'm over saying, like what?
What do you want from me?
Get good at Mario Kart, and you maybe won't have to sign anymore.
No, I'm playing something else. I'm on Street Fighter, and
stop getting bodied.
Damn, I'm not even.
What the fuck? You won't be signed. You won't be signed if you're not getting bodied.
Just play Ryu. There you go. Like
that's such a cheat. That's such a
exactly. Just play Ryu.
Just beat Daigo, man. Just get good and play Ryu.
Damn. We all can't.
Oh, he switched the house. I can't even say that anymore.
We all can't be Lupe, man. Calm down.
I can't. I got the lots for it. I just need to get the skill. I'm already halfway there. Halfway there.
All right.
Halfway there.
All right. I swear to God, there's a SpongeBob meme for every fucking situation. I swear to God, it's like.
Hashtag SpongeBob best cartoon of all time.
Anyway, so it's almost a shame that we got to talk about the game that's doing everything wrong and then turn around. Or we have to watch Maurice play a game that's doing everything wrong and then talk about a game that's literally doing every fucking thing right now. We gotta talk about Monster Hunter World again for obvious fucking reasons.
All that gold.
We're getting more content for this game yet again. These niggas just gave us something like 3 weeks ago, and now they're saying, "Hey, here's some more." Like, good God, and you know what? We're gonna give it to you for free. Not a goddamn cent is gonna come out of your pocket for you to play this. I'm like, yo.
The fucked up part is, like, I thought this was a remade dragon. It's an Elder Dragon, right? I thought it was like reused, like Devil Joe is, but it's not. This is actually
you have little face.
No, I mean, like, because it's free. Because, you know, like, you gotta think like, okay, they're not gonna make like any type of content. They're not gonna make like top tier content or make new stuff up for us for free content for too long. And, you know, they just told me, they just pretty much shoved like some socks in my mouth and like kicked me off a cliff or some shit.
Socks in my mouth.
Socks in my mouth. The Elder Dragon that's coming out is Kulv Terath. I have so much trouble saying that name. Kulv Terath, like Cool Terath, my man.
Or Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. I'm calling him that now. Shit.
We're not doing that bit. Yeah, Stop it.
Shit.
And he's coming out exclusively for this new mode called Siege. Basically, you queue up with a bunch of your friends in a lobby of about 16 people. All of you guys basically work towards killing Kulv Terath. You don't load into the instance all together, so you won't see like 15 other guys in that lobby. It'll just be you and your friends in your group of 4, and you guys will be fighting him by yourself. So you'll have like a giant health bar that everybody works towards beating down to get rewards and stuff.
The first health bar in the game.
Right. The encounter isn't over when you kill it. It's over when you break both its horns. And again, it's a group effort, so everyone who attacks a certain body part, once they reaches that threshold, it'll break. So everything's collaborative, but you just can't see each other. So it's MMO without being MMO.
So I'm still thanks for the synopsis, by the way. Okay. I'm still kicking out about the whole we're still getting free content for this game. I've been in a very abusive relationship with Bungie, and I'm just not getting out of that shit.
They keep taking I'm just
money. I'm just not used to getting good shit. I got a new person right here, and she's just doing everything correct, and I just don't know how to I don't know how to deal with it, and I'm so broken inside that I'm just like, oh well, what's the catch? Did this nigga just walk right into the shotgun? This nigga flew right in. Okay. Woo, I'm glad to see nothing's changed in this game. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know whether should I let my guard down and just let Monster Hunter World in completely and be like, hey, son, did this nigga fall off the fucking what is going on? This game is hilarious. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how I should feel about this, man. I really don't. Jared, how should I feel about this?
I don't know. I'm kind of the same way with you. It's just, is this too good to be true?
Exactly.
Can y'all take notes? Bungie,
right?
Yeah. Take notes, yo.
We've just been in this hole for so fucking long that now we're finally out of it. It's like, well, what do we do with it? What do we do? Do we just play it for free?
Don't look back.
Can we just slide you guys $5 or something? I don't know. What?
Is there a donation?
Why do you have to look a gift horse in the mouth? Why can't you just take it as it is?
Because you haven't played Destiny 2 and Destiny 1 for 4 years, and every fucking thing we get, we got to give them like $20 or something, hoping the game is going to be good. Now we have a game that is good on launch, and they give us free shit. I don't know how to. My mind is blown, son. I actually have hope for the gaming industry right now. Not really.
Damn.
No less
than
no less than Capcom is giving you that hope. Let's not forget.
Right, that's what's fucking. The same niggas that just released a broken game and just said, "Well, fuck it."
You saw them in high school; they wasn't shit in high school, and they kept fucking over people. And now that you're in college or some shit, and they're talking to you, they seem kind of cool,
right? Then, son, this come from Capcom. These niggas are notorious for hey, we'll fix it later. Remember, Street Fighter V was dead on arrival, and they just said, "Well, we're just not gonna." Well, it's dead. Might as well just leave it like that. I mean,
Marvel vs. Capcom, dead on arrival. Monster Hunter World. It's like those first 2 games just didn't exist. This is the money maker right here.
I actually forgot about those 2 games.
This is a clean slate, ladies and gentlemen. Those other 2 games just didn't exist, and I forgot all about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, so did you though.
Damn.
That shit is damn.
Got him.
I ain't go that. Son, you did.
You won.
Son, how the fuck do you have a game that's not even out yet, and that made fucking Evo, but Marvel didn't? I don't.
What game's not even out yet? That made it.
No, Fighters came out.
Xenoverse.
Wait,
Xenoblade. I think that's what it was
Xenoblade's an RPG.
Hold up.
What are you talking about?
Hold up. One of those games didn't come
You
out.
talking about cross tag battle?
There we go.
Oh,
what
Blaze
did
Blue.
I say?
Xenoblade,
Hold up.
Xenoverse.
It's either Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear. One of these games hasn't come out yet.
Well, I know cross
I
tag
forgot which
battle
one.
hasn't come out, but I haven't been following Guilty Gear. Is it the one?
I think
with
it may
the
have been
Ruby-
Blaze
Are you talking about the one that incorporated the Ruby characters?
I don't know. I think it was Blaze Blue though. Blaze Blue was not even out, and that already made Evo. How bad does your game have to be to say, "Hey, we trust this game that hasn't even come out yet more than we trust you"?
It's got Ruby characters, so.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying. As soon as they add Nora to the game, I'm there. All DLC.
All right, just like you are with Dragon Ball Fighters, right?
I mean, I bought it though. I support it.
Nigga,
I'm still waiting for Cleffa, for Dragon Ball Fighters.
Kefla.
Really?
Kefla, yeah, I am.
Why?
Because
Did you not see?
forgive him. He doesn't know what he says. He doesn't know what he says.
Okay.
You don't gotta snap. You don't gotta snap on him.
All right.
Yeah, my man.
Jared just said.
I mean, but all the other characters, you just say like, "Fuck it."
Nah, they cool.
But they
know.
not. They know like that.
Yeah, they not her. Like.
Okay. You just want an all-female team, don't you?
No,
Yes.
I'm gonna have Bardock in the team.
I do. I ain't gonna front. I do.
That's fair though. I can't even say nothing about that. I will have Bardock on my son. You mean to tell me there's a game where I can play as Goku, Goku Black, Goku Blue, Goku Father, Goku Son? You mean I can have all these Gokus on my team, son?
You just actually just said his name.
Yeah.
Nah, man, Goku Father.
Okay.
No, you said Goku son. That's
Goku
his
son.
name.
Yeah,
Son
son Goku.
Goku.
Got him.
No, God damn it! I know what I was talking about. God damn it!
Xenoverse is actually another game where you can do that, but that's just me.
You know, to go off on a little tangent real quick. What's up with Dragon Ball Super and not acknowledging that Goten is a character? Because I've noticed that. Oh wow.
No, I don't know. That is pretty weird. They don't really get much play as far as Super
seems like
goes.
that seems like a major plot point. Like you have the son of a god basically, and we just don't talk about him.
You remember?
I mean, we talk about this bitch Gohan. I mean,
Boo?
I'm sorry. What?
You remember Boo?
Ooh,
Boo.
yeah. Oh shit, Boo! What happened to him?
Oh, he's asleep.
He fell asleep.
He just fell asleep.
Was he in the last tournament?
He fell asleep. They couldn't wake him up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just lazy writing, man. Fuck this show, man.
Nah,
What do you mean he just fell asleep?
Well, I wasn't trying to bring up that point. My point was you remember what happened when Gotenks fought Boo for the first time?
Yeah.
You remember how many people died?
All of them?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why they don't. That's my guess. Even though it's been 3 years since the Z Saga, that's my guess as to why they don't trust them to do shit, because these niggas really don't get their shit together and they're still kids.
I guess that's
they wasted so much time talking. So they had him dead to rights with that one blast, and they talked yeah, and you're gonna die now because this is the end, and then boom, the power's off. Oh, please don't kill us.
I guess that's fair. All right. Speaking of Street Fighter 5, the dead game, we got a new character called Falke. Falk. A-E?
Do we all play Street Fighter?
No.
I don't play it anymore. I sold
The
it.
fucking Street Fighter.
We can skip that then.
All right, because I didn't have any fucking.
Yeah,
input
I know you're playing right now, Flonora, but it's not even for the version you have, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Trust me, if you play Street Fighter 5, you'll literally be waiting online for at least 40 minutes. That game is dead.
Just for someone to rage quit.
Right? Wait, Flo, what Street Fighter are you playing? 4?
No, it's the classic arcade for the Switch.
Oh. Hey, the Switch has been doing the damn thing. The Switch got Street Fighter?
Yeah, it's an older version though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's enough though. The good Street Fighter. Those other ones were nothing. Anyway, so we got another trailer for another extremely hyped anime called Boku no Hero, or My Hero Academia for all you fucking disgusting ass niggas reading, watching the English dub. Fucking losers. Anyway,
Wow.
yeah. So I'm just calling it how it is, man.
I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I'm just calling it how it is. Yeah. So My Hero Academia, we're getting a video game for that called My Hero Justice. I don't know what the fuck. Japan has some weird fucking names. I can barely keep track of all this shit. So what's it called again?
It's in the notes.
One's Justice.
It just says One's Justice.
Yeah, One's Justice.
Just My Hero One's Justice.
Yeah.
No, just One's Justice.
So the game is just called One. On the title box, it's just gonna say One's Justice.
And it's gonna be
nothing
like
else.
My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia One's Justice. But you could just call it One's Justice because everyone's gonna know what you're talking about anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of like with fighters. Like people don't call it Dragon Ball Fighters. It's called Fighters.
Exactly.
That's true.
Or
That's true.
DBFZ. It's called shorthand. For you,
Who the fuck is said? Who the fuck says DBFC?
I do. Well, I don't say it. I type it though. When I feel like typing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 letters or 8, son? You tell me.
I don't know. I ain't got no rebuttals with this shit, son. Anyway, oh yeah, we got.
Maurice. I will counter everything you say.
Stop it. Oh boy. Yeah, man. We got a new trailer for One's Justice. It's actually looking like to be a really hyped up game. If I could compare it to anything, it looks like it's going to be the replacement for Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Thank you.
For Naruto, and that's literally all it looks like. It got to a point where one time I'm looking like, well, okay, so how the fuck are these niggas running up the walls?
Yeah, just suspend your disbelief.
Okay, all right, man. All right, so they just want to clone that. They want to get that Ultimate Ninja Storm money, huh?
I guess. I mean, Burning Blood didn't do that, but it's kind of the same as Burning Blood too, which was actually pretty decent. From what I hear.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I saw. I'm like, wait a minute, these niggas can't run up walls. Well, I'm pretty sure some of them can, but not Deku. Well, Deku can. I don't know.
I mean, he definitely did do like what was it? It was in that second season where they're doing like the hero challenges and shit. Where he got the
but he was
power,
like bouncing
he was like
off of it.
Yeah, so I guess he kinda can.
Yeah, but these niggas were just standing there, like summoning their chakra to their feet and sticking to the wall of the building and shit. Which I guess that shit.
I mean, half these niggas can fly, so.
So
I think only like one.
Just because Deku was a god doesn't mean that he could be able to do everything. All right, look, they need to explain that shit in the game, or I'm just gonna be like, well, okay, sure.
I think you just hating.
To go off on a tangent real quick, you know how much Destiny 2 sucks? I thought this map was from Destiny 1, and then I remember, oh wait, most of the maps on Destiny 2 is basically maps from Destiny 1. That's how fucking bad Destiny 2 is, son. Good grief. Son, this is the same fucking map, son, and it's really getting on my nerves. How lazy do you have to be?
Well, this was free, so.
What do you mean was free?
It just came free with a patch. It wasn't anything you really had to pay for this map.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, it happens.
Didn't this come with the base game?
This? No.
This map?
No. Came out after the fact.
Yep.
Yeah, it came with some patch update, so I can forgive it a little bit. I mean, because it's free content. I'm not going to complain about that.
But describe content is used content.
Because I mean, if we look at Monster Hunter, Devil Joe is reused content for sure.
I guess that's fair. I don't know. Destiny just has a bad stomach. Those niggas lazy, alright?
No, yeah, definitely for sure. Just because now I wouldn't say because of this, but for like the time it takes them to get out other content, which is usually should look pretty simple. Should be pretty simple to like get out. Like the inventory space is taking till May. Like that makes no fucking sense.
I swear to God, all they gotta do is like play with numbers. I shit you not. That's all they have to do.
So I mean, I'm not a coder, but like I don't feel like this is like the
6 months.
The most difficult thing you can do coding wise, you know.
6 months though. 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months for a movement speed buff. Like good God.
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah. It wasn't movement speed actually. It was everything.
I mean,
else.
you know what the go fast update.
Everything but movement speed. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it feels alright. I don't know. It's been a while since I played, so I don't really have an opinion.
I mean, it's funny because it's looking
opinion.
exactly like Destiny 1, which isn't a bad thing, but
Yeah.
we played Destiny 1 4 years ago.
Right. Oh, guess when they're changing the slots? The weapon slots.
Is it back to primary and secondary?
No, guess when they're changing it. We don't know what they're
Let me
doing
guess.
yet. It's
June? I don't know.
September.
What the fuck?
Yeah. By that time, we're gonna have like Devil May Cry DLC. We're gonna be able to play as Shantae from her game. We're gonna be able to upload our own custom sprites on Monster Hunter, son. Like these niggas are
At that point, at that point, they're gonna let us mod
Wait,
from fucking
you said
Monster Hunter
September?
in a minute.
Isn't that when like quote unquote Borderlands 3 might be coming out?
Dead giveaway.
if this is when Borderlands comes out, that's not even a question.
That's dead. Like
Right.
no one's
Dead giveaway.
we're gonna be playing a game that did it better. Just saying.
Right, son.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know, man. I don't know, budget. Maybe third time's the charm. If people want to actually,
Nah.
You need to let people forget about the series for like 5 years.
I don't even think that's long enough, son. You gotta remember, I think some niggas pay like $200 just to play 2 of these games, son. This shit is ridiculous.
I mean, you got a nice bag with it. I wouldn't say that bag is worth the amount you got it for, but it's
Got a cool controller.
you know that collector's edition went down to like $80 last week.
Wow.
Yeah,
Funny, 'cause
dude. It's on Amazon.
With the Destiny 2 one or Destiny 1?
Collector's edition one. It went down to $80.
Wow. How much was it previous?
$250.
Good God. Talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel. Are they even making fucking money off of it at that point?
I don't even know.
No, I mean at that point, I think how it works is like the distributor buys it from them and then they sell it at a price, right? So Destiny's already made their money off of it, but no one's obviously going to buy anymore because it was supposed to be like a limited time thing. And it's literally like I think it's more so Amazon just trying to even though they don't need to, but maybe whoever's distributing it on Amazon or Amazon themselves just trying to like break even with it because they can't push the product out.
Woo! Bungie. Shady practices. Anyway, let's move on. So, here's something I wanted to talk about. We have the greatest rapper alive, Kendrick Lamar. Apparently. Obviously.
Right.
Who has just won a award which is strictly for the white people or the white people or their music. So the Pulitzer Prize.
The Pulitzer?
Pulitzer. English is stupid. All right, you have a Z and a L in the same fucking word. All right, leave me alone.
Like Liz. Fucking Liz.
It's funny because I don't even think Pulitzer is even English. I swear to God, it's not. But anyway, Kendrick Lamar has just been, has been causing wave because he's won something that black people usually don't win. He's won the say it again, Flo.
Pulitzer.
I don't even think you said it. That's not what you said before.
Well, that was
Pulitzer.
It sounded a little different now that you said it now. Anyway. Pulitzer.
Oh.
Anyway,
Pulitzer.
apparently it's some type of fancy bougie foo prize or award that's strictly given for the hard jazz musicians or it's shit that nobody cares about, kind of like the Oscars. So apparently we have a post from a nigga at CNN, no less, who was telling us that, yeah, this is very black and very African American, and this is what
I think it was the word, but it's not. It's not better. I don't feel better for saying it.
Son, I swear to God, it sounded fucking weird me reading this article because I'm like, okay, so this guy's clearly white. That's one. There's just, and if he was a person of color, I would be extremely surprised. So you already have a person that's looking from the outside in at that point. I mean, I'm sorry, flip that from the, you know what I'm trying to say. He's looking from the outside. And then the verbiage that he uses is kind of throwing me off a little bit.
Apparently, hip hop is not pop.
Where'd you see that at?
Oh, that's what he said. He's like, "Oh, this is the first time we've seen like pop culture hit this." I'm like, "Wait, what? Pop?"
I wish I could bring up the. I wish I could. I can't really find the.
Like that struck me instantly. I'm like, "Hold up!"
It's just one of those things where it's like, okay, so, and this is just me. Why are we giving this to Kendrick now? When To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City did everything that Damn did, but a lot better. I mean, does it make sense what I'm trying to say here?
Mm-hmm.
It's more so I'm happy for the dude. I'm glad he got his award, but at the same time, I have to look at all of the features and all of the things he was talking about and how the album was made and how it sounds and why they gave it to him now. If they would not have given this shit to Pimp a Butterfly at all. You know why? Because we would talk about killing white people at the end of the album.
I think it was a little bit, more than that, or more depth to it. I think that maybe, keep in mind, this is a very different crowd, and you really would not expect them to recognize, of all people, Kendrick Lamar's or hip-hop in general, because, like, the Pulitzer, it's awarded, like, I'm looking at, like, the other winners, like, in terms of letters, drama, and music, because that's the category it falls under. So, like, for fiction, you have Less by, Andrew Sean Greer, and drama by Cost of Living. Things like we have never heard of, but it's like, that's in that classical, as you would say, a foo-foo type deal. And I think that they just might be getting hip to Kendrick Lamar. And to be honest, like, he had a very good year. Besides Damn, he did the Black Panther album, and it just seems like he's just been really blowing up.
I do agree with that last part. Damn has been all over the place. I think I went to see Kendrick Lamar. Wow, Kendrick Lamar twice last year. So that nigga has definitely been like all over the place. But to give this foo-foo album to his most poppy album, it doesn't really. I like food. That's the word of the day, son. It doesn't sit right with me, especially when the Pimp a Butterfly did everything Damn did, but so much better. It's almost
pop,
as if,
I mean, you have to understand, pop is the crossover lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they going to give it to, like, okay, consider, like, the other option, Jay-Z's 444. If that was the case. That was, like, I think one of Jay-Z's most woke albums. But it was just, like, way, you know what I mean? Like, just way too intense. And that's why I think it didn't get not just this award, but a lot of other awards. But Kendrick Lamar's album felt... What
do you mean too intense?
Because
if that killing white people song is actually real, then I don't think we define intense the same way.
I think, like, with Jay-Z's album, and like, what I personally feel like that it didn't, like, really get all the awards I think it should have won, is because it's like, I think it's pretty hard hitting, like, what's the name of this song? Story of OJ. And it's just like so many people focused on him saying like in the nigga so many times, but not what it was really about. Like, it was so much more to that song, but they kept getting hung up on like the chorus. That, you know what I mean? Like that type of intensity.
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think with like Kendrick, like let's be honest. Like, whenever a hip hop artist or R&B artist makes it into that pop lane, it just expands their audience so much. You know what I mean? So that's when they finally get that recognition.
So that means this isn't a solid win for hip hop. This is half a win for pop.
I mean, we're still gonna take that win.
You can't do that.
But why not? I mean,
because it's not solid. It's not fully us.
But it's just a piece. It's a start, and you can't like just completely throw away a start.
No, fuck it. I don't like the whole fact that, oh well, in order for you to get some of our shit, to which my rebuttal for that real quick is fuck you, we really don't care. But in order for us to acknowledge you, you must do a little bit of what we're doing so that we can give you this award. That's all this says to me. Especially when
go ahead. No, I was gonna say like don't like fully throw away of an effort to like bridge the gap. You have to understand like in order to reach out to the other side, in order for them to like understand what we're going through or our perspective, we have to meet them halfway.
Do they do that for us?
But I mean, we gotta start somewhere. We can't just be on a separate okay? Like I feel like, oh my god, you're one of the dear white people kids. So hard. You like that's what you're doing right now. To be honest, I think we kind of like switch roles a bit, and it's kind of like Freaky Friday right now.
No, because you're basically saying, oh, we have to start, so we have to do it. But I don't hear country artists having rappers as their features. I don't hear jazz music. Well, name one country artist, please.
Hold on.
Florida, Georgia line, they did work with like
Nelly. I thought she was British.
No. Was it Florida, Georgia line? I may be mispronouncing the name, but they are very country, but they do work with hip hop artists. They did a song with like Nelly when they first came out. Nelly also did another song with somebody else. Was it Tim McGraw? I don't remember because I don't like listening to country like that. I think there's also something called hip hop.
Well, let's not talk about that because that's an argument. That's an argument by itself.
But I'm just saying, it's just like there are some country artists that do work with like R&B and hip hop artists. It's just that we don't really, you and me probably won't like listen to it a lot because we don't listen to country, period. But like just the few songs that make it to like Hot 99.5, like that's what we hear.
I'm still just why do we have to extend? Why do we have to be less black?
I wouldn't say.
That's exactly what this is saying. Because I'm just saying. Did you listen to A Pimp a Butterfly?
I didn't listen to the whole album.
Okay, there's a song on there called King Kunta, and then the last song on that album, Kendrick is talking to a dead Tupac, saying, "Hey, there's gonna be a race war, basically, like some cold Nat Turner shit." That I mean. And it's widely regarded that the Damn is not Kendrick Lamar's strongest album. It's somewhere in between Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly. But the weaker one of Kendrick Lamar's albums, that's the one we give the award to. Why? Because he had features like Rihanna, one of the biggest pop stars on the scene right now. U2, the fucking 70s country, 70s Irish rock band.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I got to look at these other like trappy, poppy songs like Humble, which fell off really hard, and DNA, which was really good. I enjoyed that. But when we got to like this real, almost artsy type hip hop and jazz like hip hop and funky type hip hop that we heard on To Pimp a Butterfly, and we're about to move on in a second because I know Maurice is cursing under his breath. We didn't acknowledge that, but we acknowledged the shit that's rock star, that's trap, that's not everything that these past two albums was.
Where's Tyler the Creator at, son? Like his album Flower Boy is pretty godlike.
Exactly, and I talked about this with the Oscars. Why do we? How the fuck was Damn better than Flower Boy?
And even like to think about it, like Tyler the Creator has made like I was about to say gorgeous, a amazing transition from the nigga that did the Yonkers and Ada fucking Roach to doing songs with Erykah Badu, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and then Flower Boy with the neo soul type of vibe going on with it. Like, how do we ignore that?
Like he said in the album.
How do we do that?
It is one of the biggest switch ups I've ever seen.
Because I think Tyler the Creator is not going to pull the same numbers as Kendrick Lamar. It's like it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, and that's the whole issue behind this Pulitzer. It's because Kendrick Lamar is the more famous one, right? It's not really based off like merit or skill, but who they are and who they're working with.
And I feel like Kendrick Lamar knows that. He's got to know.
I mean, you can't just take away like this victory. It's a step in the right direction.
It's not.
Maybe
it's more the same shit.
It's more of we're what's the word? I'm not succumbing, but I can't really think of the word. We're pacifying you guys. Here you guys did just enough. Here you go. I'm like, no, Damn was not better than 444, was not better than Flower Boy, but we're giving it all these awards. Why? Because Kendrick Lamar is more popular and it was the more poppy album. It was a more accessible album. That shit gets on my nerves. And if Caleb was listening right now, which he's not, he would say the same thing because Chance the Rapper won album of the year, I think in 2016 for Coloring Book. Coloring Book is one of my favorite albums of all time. But I've listened to other albums, and yeah, you probably should not have won that. So that's the thing. All this shit is a popularity contest, and it's really annoying because we're not focusing on the skill or the talent of the artist, and that kind of gets on my nerves, especially with shit like this.
And that was the problem with the Grammys popularity contests,
because it's also a campaigning thing. Like, remember like years ago, like Monique got some backlash because she made the same complaint. It was just like, well, why are we just being judged on like talent alone? Why do we have to like kiss these judges' asses, just to be considered or nominated? Monique.
As in the comedian?
Yeah. Because remember she did that movie Precious, and she got like nominated. I don't know, did she win supporting actress? I don't know, but she got like at least nominated, I think. And that was like her biggest complaint, because it's just like, why have to go around like plead my case to these unknown judges? But if like, why aren't you just judging solely on my performance?
To be fair, Monique has a history of complaining about a lot of shit that she shouldn't really be complaining about.
But be fair, she's saying the same thing that you are. And
I can agree with that, but she also agreed. She also said that she should be paid more than Dave Chappelle for a comedy special. Exactly.
Just laugh like that, just like
exactly. Remember that whole well, I'm just as popular and good as Dave Chappelle. I'm like, bitch, no, you are not. Sit the fuck down. So I kind of have to dismiss her for that.
Her complaint was that she wasn't getting paid as most white female comedians.
To which I can agree with that, but she most definitely said that, hey, I have a special out, but they're not paying me as much as Dave Chappelle, and I'm like, cause he's Dave fucking Chappelle. What, you think you're on Dave Chappelle's level as far as your comedy? Oh no. So I kind of have to dismiss Monique just because of that. That fact is so fucking wild in my mind. But I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying. So yeah, as soon as we can get rid of this whole popularity contest thing, which is never going to go away, so this is almost a moot point. I don't know. That I'm just saying that poster thing just that kind of got under my skin a lot. And then the dude was making references from like rap from like 2010 and shit. He made reference to Lil Wayne. I'm like,
why?
Lil Wayne hasn't made an album from like since I was in high school.
Right.
Nigga. Shut up. I'm like, what are you talking about? Lil Wayne. Oh wow, that's the only rapper you know, huh?
Yeah, like, didn't say anybody else. There's a lot of other black rappers right now in mainstream media, and there's a lot of side ones that are just as famous as mainstream media, like Tech-9, for instance. Didn't say shit about him, but he's
just going to keep on doing this.
Yes, I am, because Tech-9's killing it from a financial standpoint. Oops.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just saying that the first 2 minutes of this article kind of gave me cancer. Yeah. But he did his homework and he brought it back strong for the ending. But holy shit! While artists like Lil Wayne admit they don't feel connected to Black Lives Matter, Lamar is providing anthems for revolutionary millennials.
What did he say that, like, what, 2 years ago? You still stuck on this?
That was more than 2 years ago, my guy.
For what, the Lil Wayne thing, right?
Yeah,
oh, okay. Well, that's worse then.
I think it was like we was we were at least in 2015 when he said that shit. So yeah, then it's just Lil Wayne, and then he's entitled to his his opinion, and Lil Wayne's exactly not all that great in the head anyway. I don't know. We spent too much time on this. Fuck the Grammys. That's the whole point of this argument.
I mean, it's the Pulitzer.
Fuck them too.
Fuck them too. They're strong.
I didn't see the Future World trailer, so we can save that for next time. Kingdom Hearts minigame?
There's some of the main games that they're adding to the Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh no! Can we just do away with most of those, please?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's just for like one section in the game. I don't think it's that big a deal.
Hey, Square, if you're listening, it's probably too late now. Can we please do away with the gummy ships? I don't feel like going to do that after every gummy ships level.
Into?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. I think. What do you mean? How do I know? Like
Pam,
I didn't play.
Pam was like, I was like, sorry.
That's that girlfriend scowl she just has to give to you real quick. How do you know? Let me go back to reading. Yeah. Can we please do away with gummy ships? I even think they had them in Birth by Sleep too. They had something like it in Birth by Sleep.
You flew around, but it wasn't, and they had like mini games for it, but there was no like customization. You just went through the mini game to unlock the world.
I want to get rid of most of those mini games because most of them weren't fun. And please get rid of.
You only had to do them like one time, unless you were trying to like max out.
Yeah, but but every single new world you would just have to do it, and I'm like, okay, let me just go do this for 7 minutes.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say 7, but yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad though.
I don't know. I think
like,
if somebody
with the gummy ships, you had to fucking upgrade it. You had to, or like later on the levels, you'll get like destroyed. But in this one, it's just like I just play a mini game for a little bit, and then I go into my world. That's dope.
I feel that I feel that if a judge was being really nitpicky, he would actually lower the score just because that could be, if you add it up, that could be a lot of the game. But that's just me.
You mean IGN? So IGN would do that? Yeah, I would agree. IGN.
Look, man, we ain't gotta talk about. Hey, they ain't pay for a sponsor, so I'm not saying their names. Okay. Fuck IGN. I mean, shit. I think we can wrap it up here. To be honest with you.
Okay. You want to sign us out there?
Yeah.
Buddy, old pal.
Old buddy, old nigger. I mean, old.
Damn.
Buddy, old.
What? Wow.
Hard R.
What? Sometimes you just gotta sneak a hard R in there or something.
I ain't gonna
Ouch.
We're done. We're
done.
All right. So any closing statements, anybody?
Fuck the Pulitzer.
Also, now you agree with me.
Oh yeah. Fuck the Pulitzer. This new Teen Titans shit. I don't know. No. Sorry.
Nope.
They need to do something. Like I need a whole like change. Delayed a year. I don't care. Fuck this shit.
Fair enough. I don't think they're not going to delay it a year. That's what they're not.
Fuck this shit.
They're not going to delay that shit a year. But Maurice.
I'm hyped for Cool Tariff. I'm actually about to play that like right when I get off here, and Avengers next week, boy.
Oh shit, that's right. God damn, I'm probably going to see it the week after next.
Fucking up.
I don't know. Do I want to wait that late?
It's only a week.
I don't know.
Remember, you're getting another one next year. Next year. A lot of I got a feeling that niggas don't know that there's going to be another Avengers next year.
And I'm at least trying to see this like
I
three
mean,
times.
we're trying to get something now.
Sorry, what?
I mean, we want to see the new one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the end of the deal. We all know what's going to happen. Dan's going to come. He's going to fuck shit up, and then he's going to go back.
I mean, I know how it's going to end, but I still want to see it.
True.
Right.
I just think I'm more hyped for the one that's coming next year than this one.
You wild.
What?
You real wild.
Whatever.
Because that's the actual end all be all.
I mean, it's not about.
I'm just waiting for.
all I want to see is just Iron Man and Doctor Strange in the same room, and just an opportunity for them to say, "No shit, Sherlock." That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I guess.
Gotcha. I'm waiting for Thanos to snap his fingers and everything is over. I swear to God, and that's just going to be in Thanos wins. That's
all you want in the comics.
Wait, is Captain Marvel
No.
gonna be in here?
Maybe in
No,
2,
really?
not in this one.
he'll probably be in too. He's definitely not going to be in this one. Neither is Adam Warlock either, which is funny. They're going to have to introduce both of those characters.
Well, they already kind of
that's going to be weird.
hint to that. No, maybe no. I thought that was, no, they may have reneged on that. But I thought they.
That was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, they already introduced him in Guardian. Well, not introduced him, but hinted at him.
Yeah.
It was like a post trailer.
Yeah. Even
Hey,
though
listen,
in the comic that cocoon wasn't actually him either, but I don't know. That was weird.
Look, they're teasing me with that finger snap thing. I need him to snap his fingers and half the universe is destroyed. I need that shit, man. And that's just be the end. Let that be the end. The Avengers lost. Thanos snapped his fingers and half the universe blew up. Boom. Symmetry. Jared. Oh wait, no, we already said you. And I think I just said mine too. All right, guys, we're signing off here. We'll see you guys at the next one.